Talking Frans.
Can you tell me about you guys played here at Oppikoppi last night, and at 6 o'clock. Was it on the Wesley Dome stage or the Scallum stage?
It was Wesley Dome, a big one.
How does it feel? Is that the biggest stage you guys have played?
We've played the Wesley Dome with Dirty Bounce at Rocking the Daisies before.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, it's massive. We don't usually play those big stages.
And you guys you bringing a new album here. That's the mission.
It was definitely. I think it was the biggest crowd we've played for. Eh?
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a sea of people. It was really, really exhilarating. New album set.
But taking back to the set. I mean, on not the album, the set you played last night.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a huge stage. Do you guys feel intimidated by that stage? You guys feel excited? What was the emotions on stage?
We excited definitely, and I don't usually, because we play so much, done so many shows, I don't usually get very nervous before a show anymore. But for a show like this, I can't remember when last I was that nervous before a show, like with last night. But I won't say we're intimidated, because, like I say, we've played so many shows, we know exactly what we're doing, we're well rehearsed, everybody knows their parts. But it is difficult in a sense, we can definitely feel that people can't hear each other that lacquer, and being acoustic instruments, we can't push the monitors sometimes.
Because of feed, yeah.
Because of feed and stuff. So that's a bit of a problem, So a bit of stuff gets lost. And also we play a kind of set that suits this kind of stage. We play our hardest set, we play our upbeat songs, we play, a set for the kind of stage.
Yeah. I was watching your interview you guys did on Espresso with Ilana Africa. Talked about the set. Actually, it's just
yes. She also called us the Cat and the Jackal.
The fuck, Perry!
Good job. Well done. We just found our keys. We thought it was lost. We didn't know what we were gonna do with lost keys. Okay, sorry about that.
You guys like the black keys?
Yeah, we do actually. I do.
The cool thing that I like about Mr. Cat and the Jackal is that you guys, you take a very, very independent, very DIY, hands-on approach with everything that you guys do. I mean, you record all your stuff, you print your own stuff, all the covers, and I mean, you've been doing that since, like, I've known you guys since 2007,
Yeah.
And then you see all these record companies and all these fads come and go, and here you guys still are with a new album, and it's out there, you're still marketing it. What do you think have changed in the last 4 years?
Wow, what do I think have changed?
Yeah, and how did that differ?
What do you mean in the scene generally?
Yeah, in the environment you find yourselves in, and how you guys approach your own kind of business plan, or your plan with your music to get it out there.
Wow, it's a lot of things, Obviously, things grow and you progress, and you kind of try and streamline things as you go along, and you learn and you get better, and you make mistakes and go, okay, I'm not supposed to do that, and think a bit more business-like, try and be more of a company. But we're still running on that same structure, and that was important for us from the start. To not be a fad, but to be a growing, a thing that grows and keeps on growing and keeps on going. We're not gonna shoot up to the top and be the biggest fucking band all of a sudden. We're gonna just keep on bringing new stuff out and just be there and try, and obviously you gotta kind of be relevant, but we've never even been relevant.
Yeah.
So, and that's actually of the criticism we get.
Do you guys get really good criticism, really?
The only criticism we really get is it relevant?
Yeah.
Are they, what is this Afrikaans boys singing in English, making European music? Like, what does it mean? And I'm like, fucking hell, man. Yeah. I'm a European living in Africa, and I've never been to Europe. Is that fucking relevant?
Yeah.
So You know, but anyway, that's off the topic.
No, that's very interesting because on that note, I see so many bands they're getting very impatient because they're not getting somewhere very fast. You know, and I see a lot of like white middle class kids who are playing bands in garages and they're moaning on Facebook every day because some other scene thing is a fuck up or whatever.
Yeah,
so I see so many
scene,
moaning
fuck
going
the
on.
scene, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I said this last night as well. You know, if you start a rock band, you're in the rock scene.
Yeah.
You know, you compete with Funko Cartel, with whoever, with Taxi Violence. They're all, and I mean, there's a very American sound to this rock we have here anyway.
Yeah.
But starting something like Mr. Cat and the Jackal, experimental alternative folk thing, there is no scene for that. We created it as we go along.
Yeah.
And I'm quite proud of that to say that I think we really did create a scene for ourselves.
Yeah.
But it only came through fucking hard work and just keep at it. Just keep on, stick to your guns, and keep on working, keep on writing, you know, keep on jamming.
And keep on bringing out new stuff all the time.
New stuff and don't get stuck in a rut, you know, like another thing is the whole pirate band thing, you know, that we've got. Oh, the pirate band.
That's a label you guys don't like. Huh?
Yeah, no, I don't like that because it places us in a box, and that's one thing that we're totally about, is not being in a box. That's why we do what we do, you know.
But that song that you guys played, that very slow acoustic one on Espresso, what's that song's name?
I Want You to Know.
I Want You to Know. Now, the lyrics in that song is very ominous and it doesn't leave a nice taste in your mouth. It doesn't have a nice aftertaste. But the music is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice juxtaposition.
Yeah, and it's like a yin-yang kind of song. But the cool thing that I heard in that chord progression was there was something about Sonia Harold in there.
Really?
And I know you guys like covered back in the day. I saw you guys like impromptu. You and Jock covered Yankee from Sonia Harold, and it was a very.
We did it with Inge Beekman.
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
beautiful.
I just saw you and Jock, and he was playing the soul.
Oh, cause we did it with Inge Beekman, and then we knew the song, and then we did. Where did we do that?
At Plaastheater in Brackenfell.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
the good old days at Plaastheater.
But going back to that, just like the musicality of that song, I mean, the chord progressions is so beautiful, such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
And what pisses me off is that, and that's what I want to come back to the first question I asked you about the scene and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But don't you guys get disgruntled when there's no platform to showcase your music in South Africa? I mean, do you guys get playlisted?
No.
Okay, there's no more music video platform on television to show your music videos?
That is another topic, we can discuss, but no, it's not there anymore.
But don't you guys get like disgruntled because fuck, you're making beautiful stuff but you can't channel it somewhere?
Yeah, it's frustrating, man. But that's something we have to deal with in South Africa, I suppose. We got a very small scene. I mean, if we still have to call it a scene, but it is a scene. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
Anyway, and a lot of times, you know, we'd play a show, like we played in the school hall, Paul Greiling School Hall. I just want to check my stuff's in.
Yeah.
And you know, now we're playing for parents, you know, and they have this nice evening, and we play for a crowd 90% that has never heard of us. They never even heard our name.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, wow. Oh, this is great music. Where are you guys from? We're from here. We're from Cape Town. You know, and they're like, what? You know, you guys should get more exposure. But I mean, what? We do get exposure. We're in the burger. You know, but you should open your fucking eyes to it.
Yeah.
You know, we can't be more out there. You can't what must we do?
Yeah,
And that's not. I don't see it as something we do wrong. That's just how the South African industry works. You know, it's very narrow-minded and you know, a lot of people. Okay, here we are at Oppikoppi, and everybody here is like thinking music, but generally out there, the greater public of South Africa, I don't think, you know, they just take what's fed to them.
Yeah, via the media channels.
Yeah.
So, and last night, you know, and I hate fucking conspiracy theorists, you know, but last night one guy was saying to me, I think maybe it was George from Spain. He was like, dude, you must look into it, because if you think there's really like all these bands, It's playing in Oppikoppi. I don't know, maybe Zebra and Giraffe you'll hear a track on 5FM.
Yeah.
But they mostly they're focusing on hip hop and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know where I'm going to listen to this music when I go home.
Why isn't there an alternative music station, a radio station in our country? Why isn't it there? Because there was one in Cape Town, AFM, Alternative FM, but they couldn't survive because the scene is too small, and the SABC won't back something like that. It's
Mnet won't, KTNet won't.
Even MCAR, which was the like some kind of groundstone of the industry, and they fed it, and there was a boom a couple of years back, and it totally it's going down.
I got
again.
more gigs because we were in MK.
Exactly.
It initiates that feeling to the public that, hey, these guys, I'm seeing them on my fucking TV right now, they must be important. You know what I mean? That kind of...
Yeah, and it's that mentality of getting fed something. You have to do that, but it's not getting covered in a large scale, because people are, no, there's not enough money in it, it's not a big enough scene, but make the fucking scene bigger, man. Come on, look what we've done. You can make it. You just have to work at it and do it. You can.
Like, for instance, with your new album set, being an independent band, are you guys going to enter to the SAMAs and try to push it into some of these channels that's still available?
SAMAs.
What's your opinion on something like award ceremonies in Africa?
I've never been a fan of it. I don't like to see it as a competition. If someone wants to give us an award, we'll love it and we'll be honored. Lekker tel, lekker man. Goed om je te zien. Hi, goed jij? Lekker. But yeah, it feels too much like a competition to me. So, on the one side, I want to enter into the SAMAs, but I check out the SAMAs every year and who gets nominated and who gets awarded, and I'm like, should I even try? Should we even go through the schlep to actually do that? And it's entrance that you have to pay.
I actually looked into it because I'm not really involved with the company anymore, but I looked into it, and if you're registered with RISA, you only pay 400 rand.
Oh, we are registered with RISA.
Well, there we go. And if you're independent without RISA, you have to pay like 5,000 rand.
Jesus!
Yeah. And the thing is that's why all the record companies enter, because they've got people sitting there in the offices, and that's their job. They have to do that.
Being the South African Music Awards, it's very like contemporary South African music, which is not at all what we're doing, because we're not relevant, right? No.
But okay, it's just interesting to talk to you, because I know you guys. I saw you fucking plucking your posters in Durbanville back in the day.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
And you still doing the marketing, you're still doing the groundwork. No fucking record company bullshit. No fancy producers and stuff. Everything you guys do yourself. So.
Well, we got quite a team by now, but it's still it's independent. Yeah.
So what's your with your album? I saw you guys like putting t-shirts, you putting stickers, and you're really like trying to guerrilla vibe it out there. So people
that
can
is
take
exactly what our main marketing strategy is. It's very guerrilla. Like all over, because there's no big media networks that we can slot into. There's nothing like that.
I've been selling CDs over the internet.
Yeah, I saw your vibe. It's great.
And you guys are doing basically the same as well.
Yeah.
You're like, send me a mail and I'll fucking post it to you.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole thing that's going to come back. Kind of thing.
And I even said it on stage last night. Like, you're not gonna get our fucking CD in Musica. So buy it here at the merch stand or come to our gigs and buy it. Because people are, even the distribution companies, we had distribution, but they also cuck, man. You
just ask for a report, they can't even...
They are like, but CD sales are down, nobody's buying CDs anymore. And
when was the last time you went into a Musica, for instance?
A little while back, for my girlfriend's birthday, I bought her some headphones, and there's cool like gadgets in Musica.
Precisely.
Yeah. But I saw Musica's got like vinyls now.
Yeah.
They got new vinyls of old stuff. The Doors, Led Zeppelin, that kind of stuff. So that's interesting to see as well.
But it's funny when you walk into a Musica and you see, first you hack your way through all the DVDs, then it's all the fucking PlayStation games.
But there's still CDs.
There is CDs, but they're like gathering dust there at the back. It's just a weird, I don't know, people going into Musica anymore.
But I still actually think that if we had CDs in Musica up in Joburg, in Potchefstroom, in Bloemfontein,
Yeah.
our fans there will go and buy them because they can't get them anywhere else. They can't wait for another 3-4 months when we come around again for a tour. So then they'll go and buy the 5 CDs that are there.
Yeah.
But the distribution companies doesn't want to really know about it. They're just like, oh no, but digital. Like, we can do digital ourselves, man.
You know what's interesting? And we're just having a conversation about this because it's fucking interesting. I've uploaded all my stuff on digital, and my CDs are totally selling much more than digital. I've sold like 80 downloads.
Yeah.
But the CDs are like in hundreds. You know, people want to buy the CD.
Yeah, they do want the packaging.
They want the packaging. They want to touch it. They still want to feel it. So that culture is still there. But
it is still there. I think people are really like making the whole. They're preempting the death of CD sales a bit much. You know, it's people still want CDs, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of collectors that do want it. But then again, what are we speaking about? Are we speaking about the niche market, the 10,000 people that come to Oppikoppi, which is still a small amount if you look in the bigger scale of things. I mean, the general public still, they just listen to radio or whatever. You know?
Like for instance, with sets, how many copies did you guys print?
3,000.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. But with our first album, Themes and Variations, we printed 1,000, and then with the second one, with Sins and Siren Songs, we printed 2,000.
That's a fucking nice growth. That's a nice.
And then we sold all of those out, and
amazing.
we reprinted 2,000 and 1,000 again. And then when Set come out, we thought, well, let's just do 3,000
once
now,
off,
and eventually it's going to get sold out anyway, or you know, they go.
But dude, the fact that you guys are printing in thousands and selling out, that's amazing milestone.
Yeah, it is great, and what we do, you know, we're a performing band. That's our main thing, is our performance. You have to come to the show, and if you're there and you see the show, you want to buy a CD. You know, and that's just how our model runs. You know, like. It's all about that show, that live performance, and that's what it's always been about. You know, coming from theatre, being like theatrical band. You know, like.
But what you guys did with Set and the music itself, it's like you guys didn't box yourselves at all in Set.
Yeah, we kind of came out of that. At the start, we were very much like, we're an acoustic band and it's all acoustic instruments, and we like have to make like, you know, all acoustic. But I started listening to a lot of Beck and
Beck, so
Beck.
eclectic.
And he does whatever the fuck he wants.
Same with Lou Reed.
Challenging
them every album.
And if he plays an acoustic song and he wants a synthesizer to go over that, he puts it in there, he does it. I'm not saying we're gonna start using synthesizers and shit, but
no rules.
No rules. Do whatever is best for the music, you know. And we started using a lot more electric guitars and overdrive and a bit back to our roots. More rock and roll, you know.
But I mean, I remember the first time I saw Jock playing his telly on Bad Man Coming. And I was like, fuck, this song actually now grinds, you know? And when Jock and Joel fucking electric guitar, to get a little bit, it gets a lot of, it gets a lot of more balls, you know?
Yeah, a lot more balls. And why should we restrict ourselves to a banjo if we can have a fucking more balls? Yeah, you know.
But Gertjie, just to end it off, I mean, thank you for chatting with me.
Cool, man.
But the cool thing about your band is that you guys have got some integrity, you know? You're not a fucking flash in the pan, you've been doing it for a while, and I think the coolest thing about being in a band in South Africa is it's fucking hard, you know, and I'm past moaning about it, because that doesn't help. But it's interesting to see why some things happen. But at the end of the day, it's nice to see a band with you have a body of work you can be proud of.
Yeah.
I think, and if we look at all the bands who are successful and they're still doing it, there's those bands who every second year or every year they still bring out a new thing. There's always something new, you know?
Yeah.
And some other time that something new will hook on something and maybe it'll channel to another place, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm glad you guys are still doing it.
Thank you, Willem. I'm glad you're still fucking doing your music as well, eh? We just gotta keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
You don't build something big in a day, you know. You gotta build, and in 10 years' time, we're gonna be fucking, you know, we're gonna be fucking legend, you know. If we're still doing it, you know. That's how it works. Look at the legends. Look at Koos Kombuis and those guys, Valiant Swart. They didn't like just fucking jump
15
in there.
albums behind Valiant Swart.
Exactly, and he's a fucking legend, and that's how he did it, with hard work and just keeping at it and just building his career. It's a career, man. You have to build it.
I've seen so many bands who do these. They record an EP, make a video on MK back in the day, and then oh no, it doesn't work out. So my mom's not gonna pay for my guitar strings anymore. And then they just go do a job.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Because and then you were in it for the wrong reasons. You know?
Yeah. Thought you're gonna make a lot of money.
And the interesting thing for me is a lot of these bands, and I was talking to other musician the other day, a lot of these bands, you guys, us, I've been looking at a lot of these bands are still going, you know. They were bands that happened before, like MK. That wasn't even, and then we got that little push. And then it went again. And then a lot of those bands just started out in that time because all of a sudden you can be famous and cool.
Yeah. You can be on TV. Yeah.
A lot of those bands, no more albums.
Yeah, in a sense, we maybe we South African industry needs this.
It's a wake up call kind of.
Yeah, a wake up call. There were a bit too many bands, eh?
Yeah.
It was a bit cluttered.
Yeah.
And like, how do you now separate? And people get like, band. I've seen a band, like Kak. I've seen a band once, it was Kak. You know.
Yeah.
Now it's like the bands that are left at the end of the day are the guys, like you say, that really doing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
for the right reasons and really, you know, make music because they don't know actually how else to live.
You guys had a stint in Europe.
Yeah, we
recently.
did a tour last year. We had
Yeah.
a UK tour. It was hardcore, man. I've never felt so poor in my entire life, and I'm pretty poor generally. But there, I mean, in pounds and shit, it was rough. And we played really great shows, and you know, sleep in the Hilton one night, and the next night you come at a festival and you play the little small side stage and you sleep on the floor kind of thing, because they obviously were nobody, you know? Totally unknown band. But what was great about that was the way it was received from the audience, and was a general feeling of still like, where do you guys come up with the sound? This is something crazy new. And I was worried because it's a European sound, right?
Yeah.
Like that they're gonna go like, oh yeah, another one of those bands. We kind of get a lot of those around, but no, it's still something completely different.
You thought you guys had a bit of a European label, and then you actually checked it out and you realized, no, we took a bunch of very strange genres and combined them. And I like the fact that you used the Beck reference, because Beck is one of those guys who's always going to challenge with every fucking set, with every.
Oh man, how cool
album.
is his new album, eh?
Oh man, it's amazing.
Beautiful, yeah.
And it's so easy listening. It's a headphone album, you know.
Yeah. But it's also a much more mature album, and he's really settled into his sound and everything. It's fucking great.
Yeah, man. But fucking well done for Captain Jackal, man. You guys must keep on. And you guys drive a lot. Jesus.
Wow.
I remember Ramfest. You did both.
Wow. We did both. We drove through to Joburg. We played the show. We got back in our car and we drove down to Cape Town through the night. I was just telling the guys, we gotta fucking pull this off because it's a fucking bad idea. It's stupid. So if we don't pull it off, people are gonna go like, what were you thinking? It's a stupid idea.
And you were like, I remember you got in Cape Town. You just arrived and you went on stage.
Yeah, pretty much. We went backstage and we started like kind of setting up. Yeah. I suppose we like challenges and we like to accept a challenge, you know.
Yeah, but it sucks sometimes if you do this awesome. It's literally a dynamo kind of fucking move, like the magician kind of thing.
Yeah.
You pulled it off, but you don't get that fucking respect for it, you know. It's.
Yeah, but we do, like from you and guys that know and see that, you know, people with brains and savvy, you know, and like go, wow, guys, and that's, you know, that's all we want. That's not all we want, but we want that.
Yeah. So, what's next? What are you guys doing next for the year? We got a whole tour lineup.
Well,
Oppikoppi was
not
kind
exactly,
of a highlight.
yeah.
You guys
I
did
think-
Strab, that was amazing.
Oh, Strab was great, yeah. Yeah, we did a lot of things. We don't have any more gigs booked for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
I mean, we gig a lot, eh?
Yeah, you guys fucking up and down.
Yeah. And Jack's going to Spain a bit, and I think we're all having a bit of a breather.
Yeah.
And maybe thinking about, like, because I think we've dropped the album now.
Yeah.
You know, the album came up, it's there, we toured it, we played, big album launch now, Thursday in Cape Town, like a nice theatre show, and now we did Oppikoppi. Now we're taking a bit of a breather, but where we're moving towards is more theatre shows, sit-down shows. We want to move into an older market, really. Like, we don't want to play any more clubs and pubs and bullshit. Even on a tour, when we go up to Joburg, we want to play nice theatre restaurants, and we kind of need to source those venues.
But Gertjie, on that note, you know, I remember if you think back to that Marcel Duchamp artist, you know, that Dada dude, okay?
Yeah.
When he put that, he put a urinal or a wheel inside the space of art.
Yeah.
Now, what you guys are going to do is you're going to take this music that's been, I don't want to say, it sounds a bit harsh, but like wasted in a pub scene, where if you put it in that space of a theatre scene, I think it's very interesting how you're going to get more like credibility and more and more engagement with
It just
from that.
makes more sense in a theatre.
A different space.
Yeah, and if we're actually playing our new set, which was not obviously what we did at Oppikoppi, because I mean we played a festival set on a big stage, but our new set is there's a lot of beautiful toned down songs with little nuances and stuff, you know, and that just gets lost in a bar, people drinking or whatever, you know, and then we feel stupid playing music like that, you know.
But like, doing the slow song is always awkward.
Yeah.
The drummer's looking, you know, I don't want to do the slow song, fuck.
Well, luckily we all love the slow songs, you know. That's
You're lucky.
yeah.
You're lucky with that drummer.
Well,
Who's the new drummer? What's the new drummer's name?
Marcel Christie.
Marcel.
Yeah, he's also the drummer for Love Glove Pyrotechnics.
He just fit it so well with you guys.
Yeah, man. He was a kind of stand-in when Johan was a bit busy.
And beer.
And Beer, we want to talk to Beer about it as well. Beer is a bit busy, and Marcel just worked. I was worried because of his other band, and that is like his band. You know, he started that with his brother and stuff. So I was like, shit, man, if there's gonna be a gig and it's gonna clash, hey, thanks, man. Cool, man. Then I can't really expect of him to play my show because he's got to play his show.
Of course.
But that's luckily never happened. And if that comes up, I suppose we'll make a plan. Then we'll phone Beer. You know.
Well, Beer, fuck, man, he brought a whole new dynamic to your band. Because you know, you're so used to Beer playing in Zinkblad.
Yeah.
And then you see him in a band like you guys, which is fucking much more out there, you know.
Yeah.
And he nailed it. And he's got a very cool temperament.
He's got a very cool groove. Yeah, really cool.
It's very animalistic kind of. You can see it in his body language. But I'm looking forward to you have any of the copies here.
Haven't you got one?
No.
There you go, brother.
Do you have one of these?
Yeah, no, I don't. Fucking
There
a swap, a CD swap. Yeah. Swapping the CD.
Great.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Liewe letters gekry.
I hate your face. Nice.
Fat people.
Daai liedjie is fucking snaaks. Ek dood.
It's about consumerism and wat gaan liedjie kom waar jy people in boxes.
That's a strange one. It's a very strange track. I want to ask you, how's your vibe with going from Willem Welzijn to William Welfare? How did you feel the change into like going into English? How does people receive that?
Actually, quite well. It's I thought that more English people would get on board, but the funniest thing is that it was a big eye opener. I realized that there's so many Afrikaans people who were into Willem Welzijn stuff, and they're the guys who's buying the English album. It's the Afrikaans people. Like 10% are English people who order album, but the rest are all English.
Yeah, but that's obviously the audience you've built. You know, your fans are the Afrikaans guys.
Yeah, but it's a nice shift. I had to do it. You know, it's just It's just that thing of just fucking challenging yourself.
Yeah.
End of Days. That's an amazing song. It's got like I saw it live. It's got like a fucking metal breakdown there.
It's very heavy metal, acoustic metal. But yeah, the last part is this fucking hardcore gallop, and we got the kick, the floor kick. We got another kick on the left side, and we use that as a a kick as well. Some of the songs doesn't even I mean, you can remember way back we didn't have a kick drum.
Yeah. You were just playing toms and cymbals and stuff.
And now it's a full fucking crazy extended drum kit. But it was because to get that kind of a certain vibe, you know, because we got two percussionists. We didn't want that. We don't want hi-hat, snare kind of beats, you know. We want interesting beats and cool shit.
And I want to commend you on keeping Pierre, man. Not keeping him as if he was going out, but the fact that he's still there. Because sometimes...
Yeah, no, but that's a big concept of the whole project. I mean, we can't go without that percussion, you know.
And he's such a valid soldier in a band.
He's a trooper.
He's a fucking trooper. Because if you think about bands, people are always like, if there's two guitarists, they'll chop one off, you know? Like all the bells and whistles you leave because of dynamics. But
we got the 3-piece show, you know, that we do a lot of in Cape Town, smaller venues and stuff, and then it's me, Jack, and Perry with the percussion, and it works beautiful, man, beautiful. Obviously, a very much more toned down show. Can't play things as like End of Days, but anyway, that fucking beat on that floor kick,
dude. There's a bunch of fucking Afrikaans songs on it.
It's instrumentals.
And you call it Afrikaans?
Yeah, it's like fucking. Just acknowledging kind of our mother tongue, you know.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's
I write Afrikaans as well, but I won't do it with Mr. Cat and the Jackal. I'm slowly working on a solo project thing that I want to do in Afrikaans.
Okay, and what's the vibe?
My vibe, dark, theatrical, stories. I try and really focus on writing stories. I got this one about my opa.
Yeah.
It's more about like your heritage really, and it ends off with my opa was 'n sterk man, my opa was 'n rassist, my opa was 'n boer, my opa was 'n sterk man, hy het ons gereeld gemoer. My opa ry 'n bakkie en hy vloek soos 'n matroos. My opa was 'n sterk man, maar my opa was 'n doos.
That's beautiful.
Maar dit is eintlik soos 'n mooi storie. Ek begin soos hoe hy gebore was en hy is arm en hy het swaar gekry en op die ou end gaan ek net, but I just want none of that. Fuck that. Hy was 'n doos.
It's amazing. Ek sien uit na daai tipe project.
Ja, maar soos ek sê, ek vat hom stadig en ek het nog baie om te skryf.
Ek is baie impressed met die ouens wat in Durban en Bellville nog oprei. Dus ek vat, en Velvet bring net nou 'n nuwe album uit.
Is dit?
Ja,
cool.
Ek het 'n paar tracks gehoor, dit klink, dis amazing. Ek voel aan gegaan. En julle het nog 'n album uit en ek meen TJ oprei nog, jy weet. Obviously Franco hulle wat goed doen daar. En ek bly nou in Bellville vir die afgelope jaar en 'n half en dis befok om te sien dat die cats vir daar oprei goeders doen.
Ja.
En nie moed opgegee het.
Ja. Ek bly in Woodstock daar nou vir die afgelope 2 jaar, maar ek ons operate nog steeds al van Durban af, Fresh Meat Studios.
Ja, Fresh Meat Studios. Trek jy enige ander mense?
Ja. Elke nou en dan kom 'n ander goed deur. Ons het nou ook baie begin werk saam met Nick Matthews, DJ Invisible.
Ja.
Jy moet vanaand 'n show kom kyk, bra, 9:00. Champions of the Soniverse. Dis mal, bra.
Joel has 'n gitaar, dis 'n gitaar.
Hy Joel sy gitaar en fucking alles, full costumes. Ek's finally 'n fucking rock guitarist, bra. Ek's so stoked. Electric rock, fucking overdrive, rock and roll. Ek's push amp.
Wat wil jy telly?
Nee, hy het een of ander crazy Jackson gekry. Ek jam telly met rehearsals goed, maar hy het nou spesifieke, want dit gaan baie oor die aesthetics van die ding en die concept van die ding. En dit is 'n mal extended story wat hulle geskryf het. Hy het saam met Jackal gewerk.
Ja.
En dit is soos 'n rock opera.
Ja.
Maar dit is 'n electronic opera. You know, hy noem dit hi-fi.
Hi-fi.
Ja, very African vibe, man.
Ek love
dat
hy en Gazelle se African aesthetic bring soveel meer na die band toe.
Ja. Maar Gazelle is mos nou maar hy bly in New York en doen sy shit daar. So Invisible is nou besig met sy eie ding. Maar ons het saam met hom ook begin werk. Hy het hierdie album gemix.
Oh wow, cool.
So 'n bietjie saam, hy het meeste van dit gemix.
Jy's 'n theatercat, so jy konsentreer baie op theatrics en aesthetics as ek dit
Ja. Dit is belangrik,
Ja, dit is hoe het lyk Robert.
Ja, dit is baie
Dit is amazing. Okay bro, ek het lank genoeg gechat.
Baie dankie julle ons.
Baie dankie dat jy my gesels het. Ek sien baie uit om jou te luister man.
Ja, laat my weet wat jy dink.
Ja, tot sien skryf op.